that, we always get into some Vikings bingo. That
right.
25-cent edition from 12 to 1. That jackpot is, when we left it today, earlier when we did that, it was over $9,800 on a 25-cent card.
Yeah,
and it's going to be sitting there waiting for you guys tomorrow at noon for another installment of Vikings bingo.
That's right, and as always, it is 52 balls or less to win that one, and that's pretty good odds because that Vikings bingo, it clicks up pretty fast, so keep an eye out for it, or it might be gone before you can win it. But right after that, starting at 1 p.m. From 1 to 4 p.m., we have the Jackpot Hunter, the 25-cent cards, and that mega, it has started to click up. It is at over $28,000 now, and you can get it in 48 balls or less. So definitely be on the watch for that because it will be clicking up to the 50s pretty soon here.
And I'm pretty sure when I was sitting in here getting ready for the show, I don't think any of the jackpots went out today, which they were super primed.
Oh, wow.
But it went up to 54 balls, on the minor. And it was, looking good, but I don't think it went out. Nikki can fact check me on that.
Okay.
But yeah, all those jackpots, which are super good, still sitting out there. So, but that means it would just all be sitting there for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, hey, definitely pop in for the 25-cent card edition of Jackpot Hunter tomorrow because there might be some pretty lucrative jackpots out there.
Absolutely.
But we are now getting rolling in this game, number 1, and we got that must-go of $38.80. That minor is looking really good. You can win it in 54 balls or less. The major is over 21 grand, and that's 52 balls or less. And, of course, the mega just lurking in the back, 45 balls or less. So definitely a lot of good prizes in here. And as you guys know, we are playing this Jackpot Hunter, the $1 card edition, from 4 to 6 p.m. So definitely you got 2 hours to get in on these crazy jackpots. So.
Absolutely. And I mean, I'd be almost shocked if we didn't give out this minor during these 2 hours here today. But that major may go out. It would take a really lucky day for this mega to go out right now, but it could happen.
It can happen. That's right. There's a possibility.
And it's going to be clicking up to 47 balls super soon. So I've been keeping my eye on that. You should too. It's going to be clicking up very, very soon.
Oh, yeah.
But at 6 o'clock, when we get in that Skull Bingo, really nice jackpots on the line there as well. You got that line price sitting at $465 before anyone gets enrolled. And that's at 10 balls. Those go out all the time. It seems like daily. The large frame is sitting at over $4,000 before anyone gets enrolled. You can get that in 43 balls. Those go out a lot as well. And then that 50 ball coverall, that's at over $5,700. That's as well. Very easy to do, so we see those go out all the time.
Very true. Yeah, no, that Skull Bingo is some pretty good bingo to be had.
Yes.
But tonight, obviously, it is Wild Wednesday. It's from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. And that Jackpot Jungle Jackpot, it's looking pretty good. It's the 25-cent card edition, so you can get a lot more chances at it. But right now, it is at $7,529. You can get it in 52 balls or less, so definitely a pretty good deal right there. But hey, that's not the only jackpot that we can give out tonight. No. We got a lot of other ones to give out throughout the night, so definitely pop in and take a look. Ian and Big John will be hosting tonight, so it will be a blast. But we got a winner. It's my Michael over at Blue Moon Saloon in Malacca, taking away that must-go prize of $38. Nice job, my Michael.
Yeah, I don't know if that means. I don't know what that means. Message us on one of our ways of through YouTube or Twitch or through our Player Connect app, and let us know what my Michael means.
That's right.
I'll tell you, anytime I try to put Mount, so if you live in Mount Pleasant, all right, like we do, every time I type Mount, like MT, it always changes it to Mount.
So it's like, I'm over in My Pleasant right now. It's like, okay, what's that mean?
So
maybe it's Mount Michael.
It might be Mount Michael.
Well, very true, very true. Or maybe they're just talking about my favorite Michael. It's probably George Michael.
Yeah. They're like, I have lots of Michaels that I like, but this is my favorite Michael.
Yes.
And we don't know who it is, but it's their favorite Michael.
It's a special Michael.
That's right. We love Michaels out there. I got Big Mike, my cat. We talk about him on the podcast all the time.
Big Mike's awesome.
That might be my favorite Michael. I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe he's top 3.
Yeah.
But for sure, that Wild Wednesday, it will be very fun tonight. But as you guys know, that's not our only PGL specialty night. Because yesterday we had Megasoda game night, very successful game night.
Yeah.
Starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and that Jackpot Jungle Jackpot jackpot. It is right now, it's the $1 cards, but right now it's at $5,120. You can get it in 54 balls or less, so it's definitely worth going in for. Plus, those Muscos are always very hefty Muscos.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Well, it's the biggest gaming night of the week in the state of Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Playing, you know.
100%.
Yeah.
but and then, of course, so Megasota game night, Wild Wednesday. That's Tuesday and Wednesday. And then whenever the Vikings play, we got Vikings game day. And it's 30 minutes before kickoff each week. And this week, it's going to be right at 11:30 p.m. for you guys, 30 minutes before the Vikings and Ravens game this week. So definitely worth taking a look at. It's going to be a lot. It's a very fun matchup.
Yeah, it is. My heart's already pumping peanut butter for this one. I love watching us take on those Ravens because, you know, they've got Lamar Jackson under center, super fun player,
Yes, that's right.
very talented. And then they got a stacked defense over there. So it's going to be a nice matchup. And then they got, you know, John Harbaugh over there with a great staff. And they're always come ready and prepared. So Mike Zimmer and the boys are going to have to be ready to go.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And, yeah, even their defense is fun to watch because Marlon Humphrey, he's one of those cornerbacks that will, you know, get a pick six one play, give up a, you know, a 100-yard touchdown the next.
Right.
Definitely, either way you look at it, it's going to be a really, really fun game to watch.
Should be a good one.
That's right. But we do have, so past our PGL days, we got some national days to get into as we get enrolled in this game number 2. And that Musco is looking pretty good. It's at $45.60, and all of our progressives have grown up a little bit. Still at 54 balls for the minor, 52 balls for the major, and of course 45 balls for the mega. So looking pretty good for these progressives. But we do have some national days, and there's some pretty good ones.
They are.
And starting off pretty strong, it's National Housewives Day, and this day you can recognize the millions of hardworking housewives. This day honors the stay-at-home moms who take care of the children in the home. It's a 24/7 job that sometimes doesn't get the thank you that is much deserved.
Well, for all the stay-at-home moms out there that are playing Pilot games right now.
Oh, yeah? Here you go. Oh, there's a bunch of luck for you guys. Hopefully you can win one of these crazy jackpots.
Hopefully someone is at the house with your kids.
Yes,
if you're
that's right.
playing Pilot games.
Very true, very true.
Maybe the hubby came, took over, and now you're over playing some Pilot.
Right, go win that minor.
That's right, go win the minor. And you're out here getting after it. Or, you know, you got the nanny or whatever.
That's right. Hopefully, when you win this major, you can pay for a nanny for about a week. Go on a really nice cruise to the Bahamas. That's how you're going to celebrate National Housewives Day.
I appreciate that. That would be awesome. Well, another day that's near and dear to my heart. I don't know if I had it circled on my calendar, but I'm going to from now on because this is an awesome one. I love this. It's National Sandwich Day. The sandwich is believed to be the namesake of John Montague, 4th Earl of Sandwich. Following the claim that he was the inventor of the sandwich, no matter who invented it, we celebrate every kind of sandwich.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, hey, I am with any kind of sandwich that you would make for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like if you make me a sandwich, I'm probably going to eat it.
Yeah, well, earlier today, you and I were talking about, you know, what constitutes a sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah, and we came up, and again, Nikki will fact check us on this.
That's right.
But we've come up with that it just means you have to have 2 carbs.
Yep.
And then you got to have like meat or cheese or something in the middle.
Yeah, that's right.
But we got a winner.
Yeah, that's right. It is Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza Sierra Billiards in Coon Rapids, winning that Musco of $45, and that win might break him out of a certain tie he's in.
That's correct, because that has big implications on our top 10 as Wolfstein, one of our top tier players. Yeah, so that was kind of our you know,
that's right.
where we ended up. So, you know, you could take 2 waffles, you could take 2 rice cakes, it didn't matter. And you put that, you know, something between it, then you got yourself a sandwich. But that might cause a controversy. If you think differently or you agree, however you feel, message in on us. We'll send you out some luck. And,
send us your weirdest sandwich creation.
Yeah,
that's what I want to see.
What's your favorite sandwich, especially if it has a little weird twist to it?
That's what I'm talking. I know one of my favorites is probably like 2 Eggos, like with PB&J.
Oh yeah,
it's so good. Such a good morning snack.
Yeah, that's hard to beat right there.
Oh yeah, that was like a high school delicacy for me.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I mean, anytime you take a waffle, you know, and you put anything in between it. it's going to be a win.
It's changing the game.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
It's definitely insane. Very very efficient. I like it. But
Yes.
but that is a way to celebrate National Sandwich Day, and happy National Sandwich Day to all of you guys. Maybe order one from the bar you're at right now.
That's right.
But up next, we do have a pretty good one. It's National Stress Awareness Day, and this day is just to recognize everyone has stress.
Yes.
Some stress can be good for us, and it can help us to respond to changes in life. Stress is also our body's way of protecting itself from harm. However, too much stress can cause harm to our health and relationships.
You know how I reduce my stress?
What?
With a sandwich.
Hey,
Yeah.
that is a good way.
That's
a
right.
good way.
That's right.
A good sandwich will definitely take the weight off
You
your
know what
shoulders.
just made me think of is if I took 2 like Belgian waffles, put some fried chicken in there, okay, and then poured a little syrup on it, and then just put it, and that bad boy would be a nice sandwich.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I just want like a slab of chicken. Like, I just want a huge piece of chicken.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, definitely. I agree with that. I agree.
Yeah.
That's definitely. I am with that. Oh, okay. We got Nikki checking in. She's talking about breakfast sandwich.
Oh, okay.
So,
I like breakfast sandwich.
So she said, I made a breakfast sandwich today. It was pretty good. Should have thought about making it with waffles instead of biscuits.
Oh,
hey, see, that's right. We're changing the game a little bit for you.
That's
Nikki.
right. That's right.
You're
Biscuits
welcome.
are good though. I love biscuits.
No. So biscuits, like a biscuit sandwich, like that is also changing the game.
Yeah. I'll never disrespect the biscuit sandwich.
Oh no, not at all. I mean, that's the thing. You can get biscuits, chicken with some gravy on it or something. That's crazy.
Yeah, chicken and gravy. Oh, yeah, you're speaking to my heart language. We are rolling in a game number thrice of the broadcast here. We're inching our way towards 56 balls on this minor, but maybe we'll just give it out beforehand. We're going to inch our way towards 53 balls on that major, but again, we could just give it out instead.
That's what I'm talking about.
But yeah, and we're working our way towards 47 balls on this mega. That's going to be super soon, but we got a must go of $43.40 if we don't hit any of that right here in this game. And we got a bunch of top tier players out there getting after it. Good to see all you guys out there playing.
That's right.
Looking maybe to get into the top 10, maybe looking to move up in the top 10.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I do see a big-time player one away. They are now third place in our standings.
Yeah, dropped a spot. So.
Yeah, they're trying to make up for it a little bit.
We're rooting for you one away.
Oh,
Get back up there, but we'll see if you can do it.
Oh, 100%. But that was all of our national days today. We only got 3. But yeah, it was short and sweet. I liked it. But we do have not too much Twins news to get into. They are out of the off season, and the baseball season has officially ended.
It did.
That's
Big news there.
Yeah, because the Atlanta Braves were able to pull out a World Series against the Houston Astros.
Right.
So definitely some big news there. Congratulations to all you Atlanta Braves fans out there.
That's right. Go Braves.
Oh, yeah, for sure. No, it's cool. I know I saw one of their coaches on the staff had actually been a part of like the Major League Baseball for 50 years.
Wow.
And he's been to 3 previous World Series, but before that he had never won one.
Oh, wow.
So he went to 1 as a player, 2 as a coach, and then finally won one this year against the Astros. Yeah, I know. It's definitely one of those wholesome stories that you hear in sports. It's super cool stuff. But yeah, congrats to the Braves, and hopefully the Twins will be there next year.
That's right. Well, we had won a couple of pennants in a row, and then we just weren't doing well in the postseason. Yeah. This year things kind of fell apart, but I thought we finished well. So we'll see where we go into next year, but we got a winner.
Oh yeah, it is Beck over at Shanka Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow taking away that must-go prize of $43.40. Nice job, Beck.
Nicely done.
But as you guys know, Pilot Games, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Twins, and you can play the E-Type game we teamed up with them for. Twins win today wherever Pilot Games are played. And it's a fun run with that home run derby bonus one. It's one of our newer ones too, so some pretty cool graphics and stuff.
Absolutely.
But yeah, definitely some cool stuff. But we got 2 minutes 20 seconds away from getting enrolled in this game number 4. I think that gives us enough time to delve into the twiking zone. Ooh. Where? There's something in this room with us. But of course, yes. Oh, but you guys earn points for the twiking zone when you play Vikings bingo, or when it's Twins bingo, the other half of the year.
Right.
That's why it becomes the twiking zone.
That's right.
But we do have the player stuff to get into, and I'll start it right off. You're starting with at number 10. It is Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 128,000 points. At 9th place, it is Kick It over at Bleachers with 142,000 points. 8th place, it is Puts at Knuckleheads Bar and Grill with 154,000 points. 7th place, it is Joni at the VFW North St. Paul with 166,000 points. And at 6th place, it is Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven with 173,000 points. In 5th place, it's Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 181,000 points. Ooh, in 4th place, getting a little emotional as we get into the top tier players.
Been working so hard.
I know, I'm just like, oh man. But in 4th place, it is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon, the former champion of last season for the Twiking Zone.
Right.
And Elsa now has 190,000 points. And in 3rd place, it is SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids with 199,000 points. But SNS actually was able to eke out a win in the Vikings bingo earlier today, so they are unofficially in the 200,000 point
Yeah,
club
we
now.
believe that is a truthsome.
That's right. That's right. So definitely congrats to SNS.
Sure,
but
truthsome is a real word.
oh yeah, it's a truthsome.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is very true. We are very truthsome people.
Yes.
But coming in hot at 2nd place, it's Lucky Tim over at American Legion Shakopee with 246,000 points. But in 1st place in a whole league of their own, it is Not Lucky in the 300,000 point club over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 318,000 points.
Yeah, just absolutely crushing it out there.
Yeah.
And we got some locations crushing it as well, because
Ooh.
when we jump into this top 10, we don't jump into the 100,000 point club. No, we jump into the 200,000 point club here. In 10th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub over in La Crescent. They've got 205,000 points. And then with 217,000 points over at Maplewood, it's Bleachers sitting in 9th place. In 8th place, we've got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale, our reigning champions, with 241,000 points. Then with 257,000 points, in 7th place, it's Corky's Bar South Haven. But in 6th place, we've got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub in Oak Park Heights with 277,000 points. Then with 279,000 points over in La Center, it's Lakefront Bar in 5th place. Now we're going to jump out of the 200,000 point club. We're going to get into that 300,000 point club. In 4th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 310,000 points. But with 360,000 points, it's Mapleview Lounge in 3rd place. But we're going to jump out of that club now, because we got a whole nother club, and it's not the 400,000 point club.
Jumping right over that.
Getting right over to the half milli club, because in 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 527,000 points. But our number 1 location currently in this Twiking Zone, he's got 534,000 points. They reside in Goodhue. It's the Corner Bar,
That's
the number
right.
1 location.
Man, yeah, no, they have been going crazy, just dueling it out with 2nd place.
Oh, back and forth,
Oh, yeah,
back and forth.
for sure. So definitely, it's been a fun ride to see, but we're gonna have to wait and see who takes this week.
That is correct.
So definitely, good job to everyone making those top 10s. Though you guys are all awesome. But we do have a little ETAB spotlight to head into, and today, right now, we are listening to Bachelorette Party.
Woo.
It's one of our favorite ones. We use it for broadcasts a lot. It just has a great soundtrack.
Well, and I think I remember you telling me, I thought on the broadcast once, that the bartender, the shirtless bartender that's on this game, that they used you for the model.
Yeah, they actually did. They made me a little smaller, to be honest. Definitely, he's 6'3", 270 pounds in it.
Okay.
But I am a little bit bigger than that.
Okay,
So.
all right.
But a little inaccurate, but of course. But we do have a winner on this game. It's one of the Yags crew, Mrs. Yags, over at Lincoln Depot in St. Cloud, taking away that $41.20 Musco. Nice job, Mrs. Yags.
And Mrs. Yags is one of those players that's just outside the top 10.
That's right.
So a few wins could get her vaulted into that top 10. She's a former champion, co-champion of season 8. Season 8.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, definitely. Jackpot understandings are always a better place when the Yak crew is involved.
That is true. Well, we got just a little over 2 minutes left to get enrolled in this next game. This will be game number 6,
Yes.
right? Or no, game number 5. Game number 5
it will
of
be
the
game
broadcast.
number 5.
Don't want to rush.
Oh,
of
of course,
don't wanna
yeah,
rush.
that's right. But if you've been playing too much Bachelorette Party recently, and you're like, oh, I kind of want a different change of pace. Well, we have over 50 different charitable ETAB games here at Pilot Games, and you can play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and awesome bonus and free play rounds on top of all that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
it's
so
really,
definitely,
really good.
those ETAB games, they are are a blast. So definitely go and try them out. And yeah, you're always supporting charities every time you're playing here at Pilot Games.
Yeah, and I mean, we get so many, we get literally hundreds of jackpots
Yes.
all over the state of Minnesota, everywhere on these ETAB games, and it's super awesome. So there's a lot of winners, in those ETABs. So yeah, check it out if you've never checked it out. Super fun, 85% payout.
I know it's crazy.
Yeah,
definitely a pretty good chance you're getting your money back.
And if you're out there and you're watching us on Pilot TV and you're playing the ETABs, not playing one of these tournament style games that we're doing, then I hope you're having fun. Again, messages on any of our things, Pilot Connect, Player Connect, on the YouTube Live or on the Twitch, and let us know how you're doing and if you're having a blast out there. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. We love talking to you guys, and we will send you out a little bit of luck. While no one's
We're known to do that.
We'll airdrop you some. It's okay. We'll have the captain look the other way at the at the front of the ship.
That's right. That's right.
But we do have a little something to get into, and as you guys know, here at Pilot Games, we have a little league of our own, and it is the Pilot Gambling League, and you can sign up on PGL.world to become a member of that league. And these PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it. So definitely go ahead and do that, because I mean, you can do it before this Wild Wednesday and earn a ton of PGL points for tonight. So definitely go ahead and do that. You can also use that account to sign into the Player Connect app too, and that way you can watch the stream, check in with us so we can send you out some luck, and also you can log on to the sports link like that too, but we'll get to the sports link in just a second.
Yeah, we're now balls are going to start falling here in game number 5. We got a $42.60 Musco. Got a $2,898.50 minor if you can hit that in 54 balls. A $21,515.40 major if you get it in 52, and a $100,000 mega if you can hit that in 45 balls or less. So, you were talking about signing up for PGL.
Yes.
And, a lot of people say it's the best 26 seconds of their lives.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we've got some folks that went out and did that.
Yep.
And we want to welcome them to the family. We got Sola Bones. Rosie Co 57. Dirty D 6 99.6. Derek Beth 6. Bethafet. I wonder, is that kind of like Boba Fett, or is that like it's Bethafet?
I don't know. It sounds like one of those weird like names from like early right after I don't know, it sounds like some weird name from 500, like the year 500.
But the year 500. Yeah. I like it. I'm not sure. I always love these names that they come up with. They really come up with some great stuff.
I think you would pronounce it like Betemfit or something.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how I read it.
All right. There you go. And then we got Sneakas. We got
That's a good one.
Bar Badia and Buck. Hi, I'm Buck.
See, it's not pronounced like Buck. It's Buck.
Yeah, I'm Buck.
Buck.
I'm here to play some Jackpot Hunter. My name's Buck. They're like, yeah, here's an iPad, Buck. Go for it.
He's only playing the Buku Bucks.
That's right. I would play Buku Bucks. I'm possibly willing to play a little Wild Walleye.
And also I play only open season on the PGL.
That's right. Jackpot Hunter in open season. That's right. That is it.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm seeing nothing wrong with any of that.
No. I like where you're going with that.
For sure. But welcome to the PGL, everybody. I hope you're having fun with all the games you're playing. Hoping to see some jackpots out of you guys soon enough here. But we do got a couple winners on this game in 63 balls. It was Beck at Shankaboom Lounge and Corey at what is that? Upper Deck Sports Bar. Yep, there you go, Corey. Both of them splitting up that $42 Musco. Nice job to both of you.
Nicely done, guys. Well, we were talking about the Player Connect app and getting signed up for that as well when you're signing up for your PGL account.
That's right. And when you sign up and stuff, you can log on to the Player Connect app and tap on that sports link right on the main page. And for those e-tip boards, you can choose 5 squares for that Vikings versus Ravens game this Sunday on November 7th. Points are going to be awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarters. You can play for free in the Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season 10. If you win, just launch up the app, select Sports Link, and you are all good to go.
Yeah, super fun to do. Last week in our game versus the Cowboys, we had actually 3 winners coming out. We have a total possible of 4 winners you could have, but it's super rare to even have three winners. And the reason is actually one player won 2 different quarters, so you can win 4. You can win each of the quarters. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
And so we had 2 people win 1 quarter, and then we had 1 person win 2 quarters. Yeah, so that's how that worked. So anyways, in third place, we had Lou Bear win 1,000 points. And I'll say this, that I think possibly Lou Bear has won the most accumulative points over all the sports leagues.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Lou Bear is probably the most consistent, getting a PGL point. And honestly, when you play as much as Lou Bear, it adds up. It does. It definitely does.
Then we had a brand new player. I mean, not still on the new player list, but just on it like a week ago.
That's right.
It's Yak 2102 winning 1,500 points. And then we had J Ruggs. They won 2 quarters, got 3,000 points. So they used from what I understand, they used a very scientific methodology to select their squares. Ran it through an algorithm, and then selected their squares.
Okay, awesome. Hey, I mean, whatever it takes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. If you want to sign up for J Ruggs' course, which
it's only 5 installments of $29.99.
That's correct. Yeah, that's right. You get a free ShamWow with it. So
hey, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I think that sounds like a good deal to me. But
absolutely, how could you go wrong?
No, absolutely. But we do. So congrats to all those winners, and of course, congrats to J Ruggs over here. but we do have some PGL standings to get right into, and I'll let you take away those player standings.
Yeah, absolutely. Falling back 1 spot. From 9th place to 10th place, it's big-time player Drumsky over at the Underground Bar and Grill, sitting with 930,000 points. But with 943,000 points over at Sherry's Sports Saloon, one of our favorite players, Fishy24, in 9th place now, moving up from 10th into 9th. While I'm talking about this, we did get into another round. This is game number 6 of the broadcast. Got some great jackpots on the line. In 8th place, staying pat in 8th place, it's Gramps over at Gino's Bar and Grill with 969,000 points. But then we have a new member of our 1 million point club. Actually, with 1,036,000 points over at Malone's Bar and Grill, it's Sloppy in 7th place. In 6th place, just joined the 1 million point club last week. It's one of our favorite players as well, Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 1,083,000 points. Then with 1,154,000 points over in La Playette, it's T-Mac 750 in 5th place. Then in 4th place, dropping back 1 slot, was in 3rd last week, now's in 4th. We'll see if they can regain 3rd tonight if they're out to play. It's Brizo, hi, Rising Brizo, sitting at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,209,000 points. But with 1,214,000 points, like one of those Mount Rushmore bingo players, jumping from 4th back up into 3rd, it's Forget You D over at VFW Austin.
Awesome.
Then, of course, we've got our favorite bingo player under the sea. It's SpongeBob over at Eagle St. James with 1,339,000 points. But with over now 1,500,000, so 1,536,000 points. Just an absolute dominant player. It's over at the roadside. It's our number 1 in the entire state of Minnesota. It's devoid.
Cool. Yeah, no, definitely. Now 200,000 points ahead of SpongeBob. So kind of lengthening that gap a little bit. Very true.
Yeah, it's going to take some effort.
Oh, no, definitely for sure. So hoping to see SpongeBob out tonight.
Yeah.
But hey, we'll have to wait and see how he bridges that gap. But we do have a winner. It is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Good Hue taking away that must go with 32-20. Nice job, Bobo. But we do have the location standings to get into too. And trust me, these things have been crazy. Everyone has been switching spots.
Yeah, they have.
So getting right into it. Actually, switching from 9th place to 10th place, it was Neeson's Gaylord with 3,318,000 points. In 9th place, taking their spot. And rising from 10th place, it's Beck's Pub and Becker with 3,371,000 points. And now again, switching spots, rising from 7th to 8th. it was Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 3,472,000 points. Switching spot, actually not switching spots, actually also getting bumped up from 6th to 7th. It was Danny's Dugout over in Sauk Rapids with 3,505,000 points. And in 6th place, getting bumped up a spot as well from 5th to 6th place, it was Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 3,578,000 points. And now in 5th place, not getting bumped up, actually rising up the leaderboard quite a bit from 8th place to 5th place, it's Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro with 3,580,000 points. Yeah, I guess they decided to release the Root River and ride that river, across their opponents. So nice job, Root River Saloon 2.
You know, it's kind of amazing. I don't think they have a player.
I don't think so either.
No, look at that.
No.
It's a team. It's teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, I respect that Root River Saloon. So you guys keep doing what you're doing because it's working. It is working. But now in 4th place, we enter the 4 million point club. And it's starting off with Moose Lodge Wade Park in St. Cloud with 4,263,000 points. Now in 3rd place, it's Cabin Bar in Nicollet with 4,334,000 points. In 2nd place, formerly 1st place, last time we checked in, it was Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 4,659,000 points. Now in 1st place, the upset, it was VFW Northfield, taking away the crown from Neighborhood Tavern because now they have 4,667,000 points, only about 8,000 points ahead.
Yeah, it's super tight.
Very true.
We'll see if they can stay ahead or if Neighborhood Tavern takes that 1st place again.
Right.
Not too far back is Cabin Bar Nicollet as well, so you never know what can happen. The top 4 all super tight, and movement could sure happen amongst them.
Yes.
In that 4 million point club. Well, we're getting going now. The balls are falling here in game number 7. Super lucky game. Game number 7 of the broadcast. Got a $40.80 must go. Got a $2,989.75 minor jackpot if you hit it in 54 balls or less. And here's what I'll say about that. That's probably going to go over 3,000 next game. I'm just guessing. And then that'll mean that the game after that, so not game 8, but game 9, if we don't give away the jackpot before that, you should be at 56 balls. That gets super interesting.
Yeah, that's right.
That major sitting at 52 balls or less. It's got $21,588.40. And of course, that mega's at 100,000. Looking for it to click up to 47 balls sometime in the next week or so. Super, super close to doing that. You got 45 balls on that. But speaking of getting things done, our Wild got some things done out on the ice.
Oh, yeah, no, they definitely did, and now they have improved to 6-3 on the season. That's what we love to see because Kirill Kaprizov, just very reminiscent of last season, scored his first goal of this season in 2 minutes left of overtime to give the Minnesota Wild a 5-4 win against the Ottawa Senators at Xcel Energy Center on that last Tuesday. That's awesome. He actually converted a one-timer off of a pass from Fiala on a 2-on-1.
Yeah, and that's what we expect from Kaprizov and Fiala. Top-tier players getting it done at crucial times and getting us those wins. And if we can stay a 2-to-1 ratio on our wins to losses, I really like where we're headed.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm more than happy with that. So definitely, I'm just absolutely loving this team so far.
Yes.
Our defense has been, pretty good, but our offense has just been out of this world.
Rock solid.
Yeah, very, very good. So, I'm hoping we're doing more of this as we continue on in the season. But our next game, we get a few days to rest up. Before I go over it, though, we got, this game, it's not today. And it was not today winning this game over at Eagles Lawatana, winning $40.80. But the game, it's not today. It is on Saturday. It's going to be the Wild versus the Penguins. It's going to be right at 6 p.m. Minnesota time. So you guys definitely tune in and, send the Wild over some luck. And a way you can do that is because we teamed up with the Minnesota Wild here at Pilot Games, you can play that E-Tap game, Let's Go Wild, today at any of your favorite Minnesota bars. And that is definitely an avenue to send them luck through.
Absolutely. Again, I talked to you about it earlier today because we had one game during Vikings Bingo where every player it was 3 different players, but they all had Lucky in the name.
That's right. Yeah.
Right? And I had said to you that I think it was Monday. I can't remember what day it was, but we had a lot of players playing the Not, because Not Lucky, our number one player in Vikings Bingo. So people have seen that. You use the word lucky in your name, and it brings luck to you.
Yeah.
But now people are saying maybe the word not also brings luck to you. And so people start playing with the not. And there you go. We got another example of that not today playing out there. So people gravitating towards the not as well.
Right.
So we'll see how that works out for them.
It's kind of like a little reverse psychology approach with the luckiness. That's right.
Yeah.
But,
it can happen. It can work.
Very true, very true. But that was our Wild news. They're doing great.
Yeah.
So definitely, we've been loving our Wild this season.
Oh,
but, make sure you're tuning in tonight for that Wild Wednesday. Not only to win some PGL points and some jackpots, but soon enough, tonight you will be able to see primetime bets in the future.
Yes.
So it will be a lot of fun. If you don't know what primetime bets is, it's where you can match up top PGL locations with each other, and even top PGL players with each other too. And they get handicaps based on how well they've been doing. And as a result, you can get a lot of bragging rights. You definitely don't want to miss it. It's going to be a lot of fun when we unroll it.
When that goes.
Oh, yeah, I definitely am, because us broadcasters will be able to get in on the action and, bet PGL points to, definitely see who's going to be winning that night.
Absolutely. I'm excited about that. And the other thing I'm excited about is during the autumn, the fishing really starts to tick up.
Oh, yeah.
And we love our fishing report, of course. Fishing report. It's that time. It's time for a fishing report. One more time.
Oh, yeah, no, it's great. It's great. but yeah, that's right. Just getting right into our fishing report, though. It's coming on over from the Mississippi in St. Croix. It was updated actually today.
Yep.
So good news for you guys. And of course, it's by Outdoors Weekly, so a pretty good source as well. But over at the St. Croix River, walleye and sauger are on a good bite for anglers who like to fish in the autumn. This is one of the best times of the year for fish activity, too. Anglers will also find several fishing presentations successful to land fish, such as trolling original floating rapalas on a 3-way swivel rig with a 3-ounce sinker to get to the bottom. And this guy actually prefers a gold or black and white colored lure for those rapalas. Yeah, so definitely keep that in mind if you're selecting colors. But jig and minnow is likely everyone's favorite, and it's working well too. So too are jig and wraps, but 25 feet plus deep for depth. And for the jig and wraps and the jig and minnow, this guy prefers a green and white jig.
Nikki liked the jig. So.
Yeah, Nikki loves the jig. Hey, okay, we got the Nikki stamp of approval.
Okay,
that's what we need.
Nice.
So maybe we'll have to get an official recording studio.
Okay.
And get it stamped out. Maybe
Yeah, I just picture myself with the big,
Pilot boy band.
Yeah. Oh, like it.
I'm just saying.
Like it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, basically like Menudo, but with pilot hosts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe a little bit of New Kids on the Block scattered in there.
Yeah,
too.
Exactly.
I'm just saying that because my mom hates New Kids on the Block. But definitely hoping to see some of that energy on the next fishing report.
Yeah.
But of course,
sure.
But we are very deep into this game number 8, and it's looking pretty good. We're at 48 balls. That Musco is at $53. Miner's over $3,000. Can we get this miner out in time? Not looking like we're gonna get the major. Okay, no major. Can we get the minor? Can we get the minor? Not looking like it. We are rolling on over to that Musco, but after this game, like you said, it will be at 56 balls or less.
Oh, look at that. Big time player.
He would have won it this game if it was at 56 balls. So enroll in the next game, though, Lucky Tim. Because Lucky Tim won that Musco over at American Legion Shakopee, $53. So that's a pretty good prize, but very close to getting that jackpot.
Missed by 2 balls.
Yeah.
Lucky Tim, of course, super lucky player. Our number 2 player in Vikings Bingo. Just a big time player.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
you were talking earlier when we went over the fishing report.
Yes.
During Vikings Bingo, that you like to use a Flabenschnacker.
Yes, of course.
With a whatchamacallit, and make sure that it's spinning. During the downward trajectory of the phase gun.
Exactly.
Yeah,
No, exactly. I like to equilibrize the, I can't. I don't have the brain activity anymore. It's too late in the day now.
Yeah, the caffeine starting to wear off now.
Exactly. But just making up scientific terms for efficient. But definitely, listen to that man. That was facts. but of course, we love the Fisherman Report though, and definitely. I know the wildlife saga have been good, so keep that in mind. This fall fishing has been really good in Minnesota. So if you're not normally an autumn fisher, maybe this year's your year because it's been really active this year.
Well, you get out there and it's beautiful anyways. You got the changing colors. The trees are on fire. You got it's coming up on deer season. All that kind of stuff is happening. So a lot of fun stuff out there in the a little more remote. Get out of the city if you're in the city. If you're in the country already, you're already seeing the beautiful. Go out and sit in the quiet, and it's really, really nice.
And plus, now it's not summer. You're not dealing with like sweating your butt off in the middle of a lake.
That's true.
You're not dealing with mosquitoes, swarming you every time you're trying to, get your fishing pole out there.
Right.
So definitely, hey, it's a fun time, and definitely it's a quiet time out on there on the lake. So definitely get out there if you enjoy fishing. It's a good time. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, just a reminder that when you play Pilot games, share those pictures with us. We love to get those pictures and see your faces. If you win a jackpot, hold up the iPad and let us see your happy face holding the jackpot message. Send us pictures of you playing with your friends or with your favorite bartender. You can share your pics on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames, or just like you see right now, right here on the screen. It's right over there. It says #PilotGames, and then we'll put your picture up here on the broadcaster. All you got to do is just post on one of your socials doing #PilotGames.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We love seeing you guys post your pictures. I mean, like, it just, it warms our hearts to see you guys, every time you win a game. That is, you supporting a charity of your choice. So definitely super cool stuff. But we do have a little bit of Vikings news to get into. But before we do, we are about to get enrolled for this game number 9.
Wow.
And now the minor, you guys can see it right there. It is at $3,164. 56 balls or less, and that major, of course, looking really good too. If you happen to win the major, you get the minor on top of it, and you get the Musco too. So a nice chunk of change right there if you happen to win all that. But at the end of the day, our Musco is at $85.80. So nice prizes across the board.
There is a bunch of money to be had here on a $1 card, and we're looking to give out all of it. Just literally all of it if you want it. So if you want it, you gotta believe, then you can achieve.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's part of my motivational talk.
Oh yeah.
I'm a facilitator of confidence in winning bingos. That's one of my tasks.
Yeah.
I had a meeting earlier with Tony, and he was like, "Make sure you're facilitating wins out there." And so I'm trying to do that. Yes.
That's right. We have to manifest the wins.
That's right.
But of course, I was just looking up to see if there's any Vikings news out there, and not a whole lot. Just kind of getting ready for this next game we got against the Ravens. Just bad news if you guys haven't heard already. Daniil Hunter has suffered a torn pectoral muscle.
Yeah,
so he's out. Yeah, it is very unfortunate. Our top defender, he's out for the rest of the season. But I think our defense is like all around talented enough to where we can, kind of patch up that one hole we're missing, and kind of grind together, and make it a good defense anyways.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one position that I feel like we have some depth at, it is DM.
That's exactly right. Yeah. No, I definitely agree with that. But I saw a little funny tidbit online. CD Lamb was complaining about our defense the other day, and he on the sideline because he was mic'd up. He said Harrison Smith was choking the crap out of me during that game, and I was just like, hey, that's kind of what Harrison Smith does. So definitely, I'd love to see people, for that. Like those NFL offenses, they know how tough our defense is.
Yes.
I love that Harrison Smith is bringing that intensity to our Vikings team, and I think with Daniil Hunter gone, he'll probably be our next best player.
Yes.
But we do have a winner. It is Rocket over at Eagles Awatana, winning that Musco of $85.80. So nice job, Rocket.
Some people might not know about Harrison Smith's kind of secret to success.
Yeah, what's that?
And that is that Kirk Cousins has been sharing with him some Nicolas Cage movies. and so that's kind of helped him prepare for games. Yeah.
Okay, hey, that's what I love to hear. Hopefully,
that's a little insider insight.
Yeah, hopefully, if somebody tells him the Declaration of Independence is in our end zone, maybe he'll get a pick six and just try and get that Declaration of Independence.
That's right. Well, Harrison Smith, the Great American.
Oh, so. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Great American, watches National Treasure, chokes the crap out of C.D. Lamb. That's, all of the above, please. But of
quality attributes about a person.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking for in a safety when I'm an NFL coach.
That's right. First, when you go to the NFL Combine and they bring those players in and they ask them questions, and try to find out their, what do they know about the game? What's their intellect level, for processing plays in the game.
Of course.
One of the first things they're going to ask them probably is, how many Nicolas Cage movies have you watched?
Have you seen the American classic film National Independence?
Yes.
National Treasure. National Treasure. National Independence.
That's right. Have you watched Face Off with two legends, John Travolta and Nicolas Cage?
It's and we're not going to ask you if you've seen Ghost Rider. We know you have. Have you seen the second one?
That's right. That's right.
How dedicated are you?
We won't say a rhetorical question like, have you seen Ghost Rider?
Exactly. Yes, you have. but definitely, other than that, not a whole ton of Vikings news.
Glad we can do a deep dive with you guys so that you guys know the insider information.
Exactly. The hard-hitting stuff here at Pilot Games.
That's right.
But of course, other than that, this
we don't
Sunday,
bring fluff news.
No fluff. No fluff at all. But of course, this Sunday we are playing the Ravens, November 7th. Mark the date. It will be right at 12 p.m. for you guys. And of course, our Vikings game day here at Pilot Games will start 30 minutes before kickoff, so right at 11:30 a.m. And it will be a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can see all you guys out there, playing some fun football-themed games.
Yes.
And rooting for our Vikings too.
Correct. Yeah. Go Vikes. Skol!
Right.
We're getting ready for it. Of course, we play. We love all of our partnerships. We hit a real home run.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe to use a football term, we scored our touchdown when we partnered up with the Minnesota Vikings. It's been awesome. We got a ton of great games that you'll see on that game day broadcast.
Yeah, that's right.
And every day, 7 days a week at noon, you can come play Vikings Bingo. But we've got a great ETAP game. If you haven't checked it out, it's called Vikings Victory. It's the same as one of our tournament games, but Vikings Victory. And when you win the Skol bonus, you just pick a letter and you can win huge prizes. It's really fun.
Oh yeah, and it's one of our most popular ones too.
Yeah.
It's a really fun one. And it's the graphics are pretty cool too. You got the little Viking and the dancing in the corner and stuff.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it definitely is a fun
too.
one.
I like the audio.
It is cool music too. So definitely check that one out. Check out the E-Type game we have with our Wild too, and with our Twins as well. They're all pretty fun ones. But of course, we are now 35 balls drawn in this game. We got a lot of cool players out there. I'm seeing Emmy. I'm seeing Ryan. I'm seeing we got a Stingray playing out there. Okay.
Be careful if you're there playing with a Stingray.
Yeah, very true. I've heard that their sting isn't very, it's not a fun time.
No.
Of course, we got Chicken Man out there too. We got Mama of E-Bit maybe.
Oh, could be.
Yeah, that's right. And we do have Dulange out there. We got Batman out there.
That's right. I'm not the bingo player you want. I'm the bingo player you deserve.
That's right. Where's the Musco? So definitely hello everybody playing out there, enjoying some Pilot Games. But we are now at 50 balls drawn. Can anybody get this major? Not looking like it. Can we get the minor though? We are 3 balls away. I know that scroller is sometimes a little bit behind. Can we do it?
Come on.
56.
Come on.
56.
Come
No.
on.
But we are moving on to a pretty good Musco.
Yeah.
At $78. So we will have to wait and see who wins that one. But we do have some Jackpot Hunter standings to get into because it's what you guys are earning points for right now.
Right
and I'll let you take away these players.
Yeah, well, first we got S. Ryan and Ogo. S. Ryan playing over at VFW Osaki's, and so is S. Ryan.
Okay, hey, we got a little dynamic duo over there in the VFW Osaki's. Congrats to the both of you.
Yeah.
Maybe look at each other across the table. A little fist bump, maybe.
That's right, boom.
It's like that's just how we do at VFW Osaki's.
Coming for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not so friendly over there.
Yeah, like it's it might be high intense rivalry.
Very true.
Speaking of high intense rivalries, we got our top 10 players here
That's
in
right.
this Jackpot Hunter games. We got just a little over 2 minutes before we get enrolled in the next game, which is going to be game number
11.
11.
Yes, 11.
Broadcast. Awesome. Super lucky game. We have the 7 game. Then we got the 11 game. 2 super lucky games. And then right after this 11 game, we got another one that we can't talk about until we're in it. And then that's all this thing. It's a triple thing. So we're under 2 minutes now. And I'm getting into the top 10 of Jackpot Hunter. In 10th place, we've got Lula Finn over American Legion Shakopee with 19,000 points. Then we get into this 4-way tie. Although I think the tie might have gotten broken up a little bit earlier in the broadcast.
Very true.
But as of coming into today, it's a 4-way tie between Pee-wee at TJ's Tavern on and off sale, Short Bus at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards.
That's the interesting one.
Yep. Joni over at Bleachers. They all coming into today at 20,000 points.
That's right.
But we'll see where that ends up at the end of the day. 21,000 points over at American Legion Stillwater. It's Jim Rocks in 5th place. Then in 4th place, we got Curtis J with a K over at the Country Lounge with 22,000 points. At that point, we jump into our 25,000 point club. Who's in it? Well, in with 28,000 points over at American Legion Right, falling back 1 spot into 3rd place from 2nd into 3rd. It's 1 away. We'll see what 1 way. We know 1 way's out there playing, so we'll see where they end up after today. Moving up from 3rd into 2nd. They've been moving right up through our top 10. It's been a lesson in how to move up in the top 10 here by Bowl over at Corner Bar Goodhue with 31,000 points. Keep your eye on Bowl, trying to make up ground still on the player with 38,000 points. It's our number 1 player, of course, but it's also our reigning champion. It's over at Riverboat Depot. It's Yags 370. I mean, got a nice lead out there, but Bowl coming after.
Yeah, no, Bull is being bold.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Definitely some crazy stuff happening.
He might be
there.
watching Nicolas Cage movies as well.
Very true. I wouldn't be surprised. He definitely has the skill set required. Yeah. But definitely nice job, Bull, rising up like you are. And nice job, everyone else, making the top 10. You guys are doing great. But we do have the top 10 locations to get into. But before I do, we are rolling in this game, number 11. We got a $79 Musco. We got that minor over $3,000. You can get it in 56 balls or less. That major almost at $22,000. But right now it's at $21,885. You can get that one in 52 balls or less. And of course the mega sitting in the background. It's at 45 balls or less to win. But definitely a lot of crazy players out there. Oh, I see Boat Racer 1 out there. I see Blondie out there too. I see Raphael. We got I thought it said Coral, but no, it's Corey over at Eagles Rochester. Hello, I see Kevin as well. Hello, all you awesome players. But getting into the top 10 of these location standings now. Starting it off, we got a 3-way tie with 2 newcomers in that 10th place spot. And those 2 newcomers, it's Monty's Sports Bar, Spring Lake Park, and Neeson's Gaylord in Gaylord. And they are joined Titan Sports Saloon in 10th place, and they all are tied up at 32,000 points. And in 9th place, we got Bleachers and Maplewood with 34,000 points. 8th place, it is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards over in Coon Rapids with 35,000 points. In 7th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 41,000 points. In 6th place, it is American Legion Shakopee with Club. Starting off with 5th place, actually getting knocked back from 3rd to 5th. It's Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 58,000 points. Now, in 4th place, it is American Legion Rice with 59,000 points. In 3rd place, rising from 5th to 3rd, it's kind of swapping spots with Riverboat Depot, Corner Barn Goodhue with 60,000 points. And now in 2nd place, it's Pappy's Cafe 2 over in Coon Rapids with 67,000 points. And now that puts them only 4,000 points behind 1st place.
Wow.
That's right. And in 1st place, it's Country Lounge over in St. Paul with 71,000 points. But we do got that winner. It's S. Ryan over at VFW Osaki's. Nice job, S. Ryan.
2 in a row.
Yeah, that's right. 2 in a row. Winning that Musco of 79.80. Nice job.
Yeah, nicely done. I'll tell you what. I mean, Country Lounge getting super close to getting into the 75,000 point club.
That's right.
But Pappy's not far behind.
No, not at all. Definitely hot on their trail. Country Lounge will have to do a little bit of maybe go on a little bit of hot streak to get rid of them. But I'm not sure if that will shake Pappy's Cafe.
No, they are a tough customer, that is for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of tough customers, we got just over 2 minutes to get enrolled in game number 12 of the broadcast.
That's right, and that means we got 2 minutes left to get enrolled for a hump game on a hump day. Oh yeah, that's right, it's a hump game on a hump day, and you guys know what that means. We got tons of extra luck in here, not only because it's a hump game on a hump day.
Yes.
Also because it's our lucky game number 12 from the Lucky 4 Bingo. So that's just like triple luck right there. And you can't deny triple luck when you got that minor at 56 balls or less. You got the major at 52 balls or less. That's double trouble right there on a triple threat game.
Well, and I mean, usually we would say this is a double hump camel game.
Yes.
But it's a triple hump camel game, which
rare.
is rare.
It's rare.
Very, very, very rare. You're just not going to see those out. When you walk out of the bar and you look to the parking lot, if you see a triple hump gamble game, it's probably a good sign that you should call Uber and you shouldn't drive home.
Yeah, probably not a good idea.
Because you're not going to see those around Minnesota at all.
No.
So this is Rarefied Air. It's a triple hump camel game, and we want to make sure you get enrolled within the next minute because you can't win if you don't play.
No.
So that's verified facts, but other verified, certified and verified.
And verified.
Yes, and we're bona fide. So
certified, bona fide, verified, all the above, please. Thank you very much.
That's right. So speaking of certified, bona fide, and verified, we got celebrity birthdays.
Oh yeah, these guys are all of the above as well, and starting off strong. Born in 1718, it's John Montague, and none other than the 4th Earl of Sandwich, and the dude who created the sandwich. That's what that National Day was about. It's his birthday too, so it's definitely a pretty cool thing right there. Happy birthday, Mr. John Montague. We always love another John on the broadcast.
That's correct. We appreciate Johns around here.
That's right.
And we got another great birthday with just seconds left. Make sure you hit and roll. You want to be in this triple hump camel game. It is a hump game on a hump day. We're super excited about it. It is a wild Wednesday as well. So we got a lot of luck flowing here. $86.60 on that Muscle. $3,469.75 on this minor with 56 balls or less. Major with $21,972.40. It's 52 balls or less. Of course, if you got that in 52 balls, you'd win the minor, the Muscle, all of it. Then if you hit it in 45 balls or less, you'd win everything on the screen. That would include that $100,000 over there on the Mega. Well, our next celebrity birthday, born in 1793, it's Stephen F. Austin. Of course, the great University Stephen F. Austin. You also got Austin, Texas. It's named after this Stephen. And Stephen just doing Stephen things over there, defeating the Mexican army, and was the founder of Texas.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's he's so he's such an important figure in Texan history.
Yes,
probably like the forefront of Texan history for sure.
Yes.
I mean this dude literally died for Texas. Like he was crazy about Texas and did all he could to make Texas what it is. So definitely, Texans love him. I lived in Texas for a few years and I spent almost all those years learning about Texas.
Yes.
Because if you guys don't, I'm gonna go on a little Texas rap because it's funny. But when I lived in Texas, when I went to school there, I had to take like 3 or 4 years of Texas history in the compulsory education.
Well,
it's crazy.
I mean, I think most other states are starting to require 4 years of Texan history as well.
Exactly. I mean, hey, Texans everywhere are ecstatic. but it's super funny stuff. Texas is awesome, though. It's a fun state.
It is cool state.
Very beautiful as well, and so in a lot of different parts.
Yep.
And it's one of those states where like you can go to one end and it's like forest and really nice and stuff, and then you go like a few hours another way and it's like desert.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's one of those
very
states.
Diversified.
Very diverse. Yeah, definitely pretty cool. But yeah, happy birthday, Mr. Stephen F. Austin.
For sure.
But born up next in 1908, it's a very iconic name, Bronco Nagurski. But before we go over what he
Couple
did.
iconic, all iconic. It looks like.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's right. Oh my God, star-studded. We got Boat Racer 1, Michelob at Nissan's Gaylord, Player at Spring Street Tavern, and Yags 370 at River Boat Depot. All of them splitting up that Musco of 8660. Nice job, everybody.
And I think the PCS season was before you got started, maybe.
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
So Boat Racer 1 is actually Boat Racer 19. So the 9 won't fit in, right? So you know, ran out of character. So Boat Racer 1 is actually Boat Racer 19. From the PCS season, we learned that. We chatted up Boat Racer 19 a bunch during the PCS, had a great time during that time. But anyways, yeah, good to see. Yeah, star-studded. I mean, Michelob's a legend.
Yep.
Yags 370's a legend. Boat Racer 19's a legend.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, great stuff.
Yeah, you got some Pilot Game vets right there for sure.
That is true. So, Yags looking to keep pace, right, to keep that lead with Bull coming down the pipe.
Very true.
But with just over a minute and a half left to get enrolled in this game number 13 of the broadcast, you were talking about another celebrity birthday.
That's right. It was Bronco Nagurski. He's a college and NFL Hall of Fame fullback.
Yeah.
So definitely, I mean, hey, he's probably in the Hall of Fame purely for his name.
I mean, we talked about that earlier on the lunch broadcast. I mean, you can't get a better name for a fullback than Bronco Nagurski.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all. No, honestly, if my name was Bronco Nagurski in like the NFL, I'm like, I want my first and last name on my jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
They need to see it.
As Tony will say on the broadcast, only first and last names. You know, I mean, you got to have it all.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, Nagurski's great, but Bronco with a K.
Bronco
just
with a K.
Makes
Come
it.
on now.
Yeah,
that's right.
Some thoughts for you later in your life.
Okay.
A great name for maybe a boy or a girl.
That's right.
You could name him Bronco with a K.
Bronco. Brutus.
Yes.
like just really tough, like crazy names.
Yeah.
What's another one like that's really
yeah, I mean,
I don't even know. Like,
yeah,
those are the only two
Rocky.
ones. Rocky is good.
Yeah.
I can another birthday today, Dolph.
Yes.
I can name him one of those.
Absolutely.
That'd be a fun one. Or Lundgren. Just name him Lundgren.
or Bronson. Yeah.
Very true. Yeah, Bronson.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Very
Chuck.
true.
But you want to name them like, you can make their middle name so they could be like Bronco Chuck Norris.
Like one name. Like Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is one word.
One word. And so it's Bronco Chuck Norris Higgins.
Yes.
That's right. I think that works out.
I think it does too. Speaking of interesting names like that, a kid I went to school with back in the day, one of their parents did just that, and his name was Thor Reese Falcon.
Oh,
it was awesome.
Nice. You can't go wrong with that.
No, you cannot go wrong with that. I mean, like if my name was Thor Reese Falcon, I'd probably be like CEO of the entire Earth right now.
Yeah. Just I'll take CEO of Earth.
Yes,
because
that's.
You know.
Come on. CEO of Earth. Thank you. I'm Thor Reese Falcon.
You just walk through, you hand the card, and you go sit behind the desk.
CEO of Earth, please.
Yeah. You just walk in the biggest office building in whatever town you live in. You just walk past the the gatekeepers. There's all those gatekeepers, right?
Yes.
They're trying to keep you from going into wherever.
That's right.
You just walk past them. As you're walking past them, you hand them the card, know, and then they go, oh, okay. And then you just go sit down.
Right away, Mr. Higgins.
That's right. And say, why don't you fix me up a scotch and hot rocks?
Right. All right, come on. Snap at them and they're immediately like, oh, right away. It's like CEO of Earth, Thor Reese Falcon. It's funny. This is a real person. I keep saying his name. I'm sorry, Mr. Thor.
Yeah, he's getting some publicity out in Minnesota.
Hey, that's right.
There you go.
I can't even that's right. It's an awesome name. Only compliments coming from you right now.
That's right.
But of course. But of course it was Bronco Nagurski's birthday, so happy birthday, Mr. Nagurski. Speaking of awesome names, but up next we have this is a pretty tough guy as well.
It's born in 1921, Charles Bronson, actor. But before I get into some of the roles.
Oh, that's right. It is RMO over at O'Brien's Pub in Rice. Taking away a must-go $98.40. Nice job, RMO.
Missing that minor only by 3 balls.
Ooh,
3 balls.
Oh,
wow. Yeah. So, we're getting super close to this one, guys.
Very
here. Make sure you're getting enrolled. Make sure you push and play, because if you want a chance at one of these jackpots, they're super, super doable, and you're going to want to be in for sure. Well, I was talking about Charles Bronson's birthday. He was one of the actors in Magnificent Seven, Death Wish, Dirty Dozen, and I think both Magnificent Seven and Dirty Dozen has been redone.
I know for sure Magnificent Seven has been.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Dirty Dozen has been, maybe not like super recently.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
I want to check on
that.
Dirty Dozen.
Okay.
Because I know. Yeah. So it was done in 1967 and 1985, but I think that actually might be from the original.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it is. Next Mission. Interesting. I've never heard of that. And there's a third one making it a few years later. I'd never heard of either of those.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah. So, hey, if you're a big fan of The Dirty Dozen, there's a sequel and a third one.
Yeah. A trequel.
A trequel. Yeah, that's right.
I'm sure that's what they call it.
Yeah, 100%. It is.
Yeah.
but definitely, hey, check those
I always
out.
like the Back in the Future trequels.
Yes, the trequel, of course. But definitely.
And they go back to the Wild West, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly.
It's quality.
Oh, it's quality trequel for sure. but happy birthday, Mr. Charles Bronson. Born in 1921. But born in 1928. We've got another Hall of Famer, this time in the NBA.
Yep.
It is George Yardley III. He was a Hall of Fame forward, a 6-time NBA All-Star, and the first to score 2,000 points in a season.
Yeah.
So a pretty notable accomplishment. So
for sure.
Happy birthday, Mr. George Yardley III. I know we talked about him earlier.
Yeah.
He is a Pistons legend, but that was when they were played in Indiana.
Yeah, I think Fort Wayne. Yep, Fort Wayne Pistons.
Yeah, so definitely pretty cool stuff. Happy birthday, Mr. Yardley. But up next, we got a pretty crazy athlete, too.
Yeah, no, born in 1936, you got Roy Emerson, tennis player, won 12 Grand Slam single titles. That's super impressive. Almost as impressive as Tony Morelli as a tennis player.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. I mean, like that's the thing. Like, you have 12 Grand Slam singles titles. Like, okay. Like, sure, like, you're good, like, in the pro level and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're talking street tennis, I'm taking Tony Morelli every day.
Oh, yeah. I mean, legend.
Yeah.
Street tennis legend.
I mean, that's the thing. Like you just can't keep up with them when like when you're playing with the street tennis rules.
That's right. No, people don't understand that.
No.
It's kind of like if you've ever watched the music video "Beat It" with Michael Jackson, and he gets it into the street dance fight.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's very similar, but it's a tennis version, and it's Tony.
Exactly. And I know, Beat It actually based off of famous Weird Al Yankovic song "Eat It."
Yes. Quality.
Of course.
And of course, Weird Al Yankovic. This circles all the way back around.
Oh yeah.
Only one Weird Al Yankovic song features a ball of twine, and that ball of twine they talk about is the one in Minnesota.
The biggest one ever.
Yes,
That's right.
That's
no,
right.
It's definitely crazy stuff. So, Weird Al Yankovic, music legend, Minnesota legend as well.
Yes.
So definitely, but happy birthday to Mr. Roy Emerson. I mean, 12 Grand Slam singles titles. That is out of this world. That's insane. And awesome. Yeah, a super good tennis player. So, yeah. Oh, no. We have Nikki checking in. She said, I have an image of Tony breakdancing while playing tennis. And
yes.
That's just this. That's the street tennis. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's the art of surprise. They never realize, like, oh, like, why is he breakdancing? And then boom, like, he's out. Like he got him because they were not paying attention.
Exactly.
They were too involved with his moves.
That's right. That's right. He might be electric boogalooing, and then all of a sudden, boom, and serve.
Exactly. And it's never expected it. And like Serena Williams, nothing. Venus Williams, no. Roy Emerson, no. I'm sorry.
No.
But just different. There's levels to it.
There's levels. Yeah, I mean, they're great. They're great
in
their own little thing.
Oh yeah, it's in the pro time, whatever the pro means. But if you guys can't tell, we are joking.
Yes.
These are all crazy, awesome.
Oh, amazing,
including Tony Morelli.
Exactly.
But of course we are.
We jest. We just missed it.
Yeah, we just missed it. But that's okay. We still got that must-go of $100.80 to give out. So definitely some awesome stuff right there. And it's going out to Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot, getting in another win, putting himself up further on those standings.
Did get a nice $100.80 must-go prize.
Yeah.
Missed the jackpot, that minor, only by 3 balls. That's twice in a row now that we've only missed by 3. So we'll see. Maybe on the third game of the 3, it's not 3 away. It's a jackpot. Let's see if we win it right here.
Hey, third
right
time's
now.
the charm. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
But definitely up next, so is Roy Emerson. Happy birthday, Mr.
Yes.
Emerson. Now, born in 1949, it's Larry Holmes. He's a boxer, a world heavyweight champion with 20 successful title defenses.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's amazing as well.
That's almost unheard of. That's insane.
Yeah.
So definitely not a dude you want to mess around with.
No. And I watched him. I remember him in his prime as a kid, watching Larry Holmes fight.
Okay.
Fighting Muhammad Ali, fighting, a lot of the greats of that time.
So when he fought Muhammad Ali, did he win?
I think that might be when he lost his title, but I could be wrong because it might have been like Muhammad Ali was kind of
on the
past
later
his
end
prime,
of his,
and maybe Larry Holmes won. I just don't remember in my head,
I gotcha.
But I was, fairly young, at the time. So, but I do remember Larry Holmes boxing and just being a great heavyweight champion. It was a bigger deal back then. Then it wasn't a big deal to be the heavyweight champion. Kind of after Mike Tyson, I feel like everyone kind of lost interest a little bit, and then now I feel like interest is coming back into boxing.
I agree. I mean, like that huge thing with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
Yes,
that was people are like hailing it as one of the best trilogies of all time. And I don't know if I would put it quite on the all-time list. We'll have to wait and see how history treats it. But I mean, hey, definitely a really good trilogy for sure.
Absolutely interesting guys.
And like rivals, like they don't like each other.
No.
So it's always fun to see fights like that.
Exactly.
And especially at the end of that third fight, like Deontay Wilder not liking Tyson Fury trying to coming up to him. He was like, he was saying, "Oh, I don't respect you. Like I get out of here." Blah blah blah. And I was saying that stuff to him, and Tyson Fury was just like, "Oh, okay." And then he went to the center of the thing and held his hand up. It's like, I just won. So
and I don't know how that all. I don't know how that works. I don't know boxing well enough, right? So I guess, if it's football, I can understand why, I might lose respect for someone, whether they win or they lose. Because of how they played the game. And I might be able to go, well, that was cheap. That was cheap how they won it. I don't know why the refs didn't, call the calls or whatever. And you go, okay, I don't have respect for the way you won that or the way you lost it either. Because you can lose in an honorable way as well, right?
Exactly.
But in boxing, I don't know it well enough to know why wasn't it a respectful win.
I know, I definitely agree. But I was rooting for Deontay Wilder. He's American, so that's I was in his corner 100%. But Tyson Fury. Oh, that's right. We're American over here on this broadcast. But Tyson Fury, he was able to beat him 2 out of 3 times with a tie.
He's
in
an
the
amazing
first one.
athlete.
He is crazy.
Because he doesn't look like a great athlete.
No, but the dude has a punch. He packs some power.
And his ability to avoid a hit is amazing too.
No, it's like he knows just how much movement to make to avoid it and stuff, and conserve his energy. And it's crazy because he wasn't the one looking gassed out there. It was Wilder that was looking gassed.
And he looks like a Greek statue.
Oh my gosh, dude is like one of the craziest athletes I've seen. And and it's it was it's kind of ironic seeing that, but definitely it was a great match though either way. So definitely, but getting a little off track. But happy birthday to Larry Holmes. We're talking about boxing
for sure. Born in 1952, so just a few years later. We got Roseanne Barr, of course, a super funny comedian and TV star. The show obviously Roseanne. She had a long run on that show, and really a lot of good actors on that super famous show. I think she was a housewife. Speaking of on Housewife Day, right? National Housewife Day. She was a housewife for years and then decided to go get into showbiz.
No way.
So I think that's correct.
Hey,
I mean,
that's cool. I mean, hey, I mean that ties right into National Housewife Day too.
That's right, because you can have two careers, right?
Yeah.
Because I think being a housewife or a stay-at-home mom is a great. I mean, probably the most important career any human could have.
I agree.
Right?
I mean that's the thing. Like, you consider nannying and babysitting a career.
Yeah.
Like when you're a full-time housewife, you're not only being a nanny to kids or multiple kids. But before we go further into that, we do have Towley over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards taking away that must go. Nice shot, Towley.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when you're a housewife, like that is like more than a full-time job. That's like a life commitment. You know what I mean? Like it's a lifestyle that you live. So definitely it's an impressive thing. You know what I mean?
It is. And then a lot of times, there's that second career, whether it's in that or even all of us that work other jobs, right? So, but you have a second career, and so, Roseanne Barr did that. She's at least had two. I know she may have more at this point.
Yeah, and I mean, that's awesome. I mean, like, it just shows you can really just be successful in what you want to be in. And that's awesome stuff. So happy birthday, Miss Roseanne Barr. That's super cool. And I actually did look it up. Roseanne ended up lasting like 10 seasons.
Wow, yeah,
very successful show. I know my family loves it. We watched it a good amount. But yeah, happy birthday, Roseanne. And up next, only a year later, actually, born in 1953, is Dennis Miller. He was a comedian and TV host, known for being on SNL, known for being, hosting the Dennis Miller Show, and also known for commentating Monday Night Football.
Super funny guy. And speaking of that, 1949, 1952, 1953. Then this next one is 1954. So all super tight. A lot of famous
even the
people.
next one as well.
Yeah. So it's a lot in a row here. But born in 1954, Adam Ant, punk rocker, did some really big hits like Goody Two Shoes and Ant Music. His I did not know this until today. His actual name, Stuart Goddard.
That's some funny stuff. That's kind of funny, especially like as a punk rocker when they're really in that scene. Yeah. And they're like, oh, my name's Stuart. Yeah. Goddard.
You're like, you might want to change your name to Adam Ant.
Yeah. It's like if I were to get into that kind of scene, like, oh, my name is John Higgins. It's just like, while my name is like some like real punk rock name, and it's just like, oh, hello, I'm John. So definitely some funny stuff there. But hey, happy birthday to Adam Ant. Definitely an icon of his time. So super cool stuff. For sure. But up next, we got a pretty good one. But before I go into it, we do have only 38 seconds left to get enrolled in this next game. That minor is looking crazy. It's almost at $4,000. Major is over 22 grand now. Major is 52 balls or less. Minor is 56 balls or less. If you happen to win the major, you win the minor as well. Combine both, that's a pretty hefty price. Yeah. But
if you get that, if that goes over, if we don't win it beforehand, if that goes over $4,000, the next game it'll go to 58 balls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. It's getting
real.
It's to the point where it's like, okay, it's gonna go out this broadcast.
Yes.
It's just a matter of what game it wants to go out.
Yes.
So definitely buckle in, everybody, because we're getting right in this game.
Or as I like to say, stand up and buckle in.
Stand up and buckle in. I don't know if that's very wise. Maybe try doing that on a roller coaster, see what they say.
Well, you got the new seat. I guess they're not seat belts. They're the walk around belts.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Just I have one of the like a seatbelt attached to you already, and I put it on when you go.
Just when you're going on a walk or whatever.
That's right. Yeah. That's what I'm talking
about.
Helps
protect you.
Oh yeah, 100%. Just keeps you strapped in. To I don't know to what. It keeps you strapped in though.
Strapped into your shirt. I guess.
That's right. That's right. But of course we are 22 balls strong. We got a lot of Austin players out there. I see Cooley Cool just cooling it over there. We got Trixie. See Grandma D. We got the Breeze out there. We got Elm, Mackie, Big G, Boat Racer 1. A lot of awesome players out there. Hello everyone. You can check in on any of our streams and we'll send you out some luck. If you have any comments on maybe what your what your favorite celebrity birthday was today. Yeah. Maybe if it's your birthday today, if you message in, we'll send you some birthday luck. But up next on this birthday list, after Adam Ant, born in 1956, it is Phil Simms. He was an NFL quarterback, a two-time Super Bowl champion, a Super Bowl MVP, and a football broadcaster.
Yeah, nicely done. He did. Yeah. Again, you talk about two careers being successful. Right? Successful at the highest level at the NFL, and then also at broadcasting.
Yeah, and hey, successful as a father too, because his son was really successful as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just caught a little bit of Chris Sims, his son, his show today. He was talking about the Jets quarterback and about Mike White having success, and just kind of about the New York community, New York City community, kind of going crazy over Mike White and saying, oh, why didn't they start him from the beginning? And he's like, well, not so fast. I mean, Zach Wilson's pretty talented.
Yeah, he's very talented. And I mean, like, one hot game. Anybody can have one hot game if you're an NFL level quarterback.
Right.
I mean, but before we go over the rest, we got Jag Red Bull.
Yeah.
Jaeger Red Bull. Yeah. Over at Broadway Pizza Blaine, winning that must-go of $108. Nice job. Obviously having fun with some Jaeger Red Bull.
That's right. There you go. Enjoy.
Preparing for this Wild Wednesday. They need to be up.
Yeah, exactly. And again, remember, if you see that triple home camel as you're leaving the bar, get an Uber.
Get an Uber.
We are not sponsored by Uber.
Yeah, that's right. But of course, some awesome stuff. And I know Mike White.
Look at that. We're over 4,000.
Ooh, okay. We're over 4,000. You know what that means? After this next game, we will be hitting 58 balls, but get enrolled for this next one because, I mean,
you can win it right now.
Yeah, there's a huge chance it does just go out this game. Mm-hmm. So definitely get enrolled. You only got 2 minutes to do so. But while we're waiting, we will talk about this. I know Mike White, after the game, he had the most completions in his debut in the NFL ever. Yeah. That made history right there. Also, one of the only 2 quarterbacks to throw for 400 yards in their first game as well. Yep. Mike White and also Cam Newton as well. Yeah. So some pretty esteemed company to be a part of.
Yep.
And also, I know the game ball and his jersey made the NFL, the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Nice. Yeah. That's cool stuff.
Yeah, so some really awesome stuff.
Yeah. I saw that, Chris Sims was talking about it. So I think his average, target. So not because if you don't take in yards after catch, right? Yeah. You just say, how far did the ball travel through the air?
Okay.
It was only 2.5 yards.
No way.
So it was a lot of dink and dunk. All right.
Okay.
So they protected him, which is super smart.
Yeah.
And what Chris Sims was saying is, New York Jets staff, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you want to incorporate a little bit of what you did for Mike White with Zach Wilson. Maybe you can help a young guy out.
Yeah,
I know he can throw a 40-yard laser into double coverage, but maybe don't ask him to do it every time.
Exactly, because he hasn't done that at the NFL level yet. Exactly. I think you need to have a little dink and dunk until he can get, used to, operating in the NFL, finding those windows and stuff like that. But until then, I mean, if they found a system that's working well with Mike White, maybe they can apply it to their rookie too.
Yeah. No, and I mean, in congratulations to Mike White. I mean, super happy for him. He's been in the NFL for a little while, and having the first game he gets in, has a great game. That's awesome. No matter if there's never another game or there's 100 more games for him.
Yeah.
I'm super happy for him. You're living your dream.
That's the
when
dream.
You're there.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, getting your NFL start and able to compete like that. I mean, now people have his eye on him now.
Yeah.
So definitely, he has an opportunity to go out and maybe even be a good quarterback in the NFL, good backup. So I mean, that's awesome stuff for Mike White. But yeah, happy birthday to Phil Simms though. That was his birthday.
Yes.
But up next we have a pretty iconic.
I was gonna say this is not a backup actor here.
No.
Born in 1959, Hans Dolph Lundgren, actor, of course, you'll know him as being the Russian in Rocky IV. He's also part of the Masters of Universe and the Expendables. Yeah, super iconic actor. He's in a bunch of stuff as an action actor. Just super fun. He was in the most recent Creed as well. I know as the dad.
That's right.
Yeah. So
I don't know if I've seen Masters of the Universe.
Okay.
Is that a new show or is
I think that's an older one. I think.
Oh, I think they're releasing. They're releasing a new one. I think.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So hold on, I want to see when Dolph Lundgren was in it.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. Okay, so 1987. That was with He-Man and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this was live action.
Right?
Yeah, he was He-Man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He is a perfect He-Man. You can't get much better than that. But definitely
super tall, muscular dude.
Exactly. But happy birthday, Dolph Lundgren, and is an iconic actor, especially in the 80s.
Yeah.
But following up, it's born in 1995. Kendall Jenner, their model and TV personality, known for keeping up with the Kardashians and being Kim Kardashian's sister.
Yeah, you got to have something in life,
exactly.
Right? And that's a very financially fruitful something.
Yeah, and hey, I mean, I can't speak. I'm not Kim Kardashian's sister. I don't even have that to my name.
No.
So, but happy birthday, Miss Kendall Jenner. Hope you have a good birthday.
Happy birthday to all of our celebrity birthdays. And if any of you are celebrating your birthday, happy birthday to you as well. And we're 56 balls. Are we going out?
Hey! Oh, there it is. Okay.
Way to go.
Didn't even make it to 58 balls.
No,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, Foo. Over at American Legion Rice. Yeah, congratulations, Foo. You just won. It's over $4,300 when you add in that Musco. Yeah, nicely done.
Awesome. Congrats, Foo. That is a great win right there. Able to get in before the 58 ball mark. That's awesome.
There it is.
Yeah.
And so we're getting enrolled now in game number 18
Yes.
of the broadcast. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a real quick break. Be back with you guys for game number 19. We'll re-comment about what happened here in game 18.
That's right.
And guys, have fun out there.
Hey guys, and we love giving out jackpots all the time and giving out big amounts of cash, and this season has been no different as we've given out a bunch of jackpots this season. 20 jackpots for the rolling week though, making the season total up to 303 jackpots in Season X.
Well, we know what happens when the weather starts to get a little colder, the jackpots start to get a little hotter, and that was certainly true this last week. And Friday got us rolling and growing with Jack over at Hunter's Bar, winning $675, but didn't want to stop there. We had Nanny over at Last Chance Saloon and Hanska getting $1,480.
Yeah, a great jackpots on that, but we only had one jackpot go out on Saturday, but it was the largest jackpot out of all the jackpots we gave out this weekend. It was $5,228 going out to Jimmy K over at Eagles of Wantana.
Well, then Sunday, things got back ramped up. It was Sunday night game day, baby, and we also had a bunch of jackpots going out. It was Peso over at Cowboy Jack's, New Brighton winning $1,290. But we weren't done there. We had Michelob over at Neeson's Gaylord getting a $4,084 jackpot. We always know Michelob comes to play. And then you got Player over at Beck's Pub getting a $1,014 jackpot.
Oh yeah, but we have a bunch of jackpots in store for us this week. So make sure you guys are playing all of our live bingo, and so we can give out as much of this cash as we possibly can. Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings bingo, not only because the colors are so good in the purple and gold, but also because we are always giving out huge prizes and points towards the twiking zone.
Yeah, whenever we get in that twiking zone, I gotta always look around a little bit because the music starts flowing, and we know we got top players ready to go as well. In 10th place, we got Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 127,000 points. That's right, already in the 100,000 point club because they are full of points. Every one of these players with 142,000 points. Over at Bleachers, we got Kick It over in 9th place. Then in 8th place, we got Puts over at Willard's Bar of Bacchus with 146,000 points. With 166,000 points over at the VFW North St. Paul, it's Joni in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 168,000 points. But with 178,000 points over at the VFW Blaine, it's Scrub Eye in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Elsa, the bingo wizard herself, the reigning champion over at Titan Sports Saloon with 181,000 points. With 193,000 points, though, over at the Muddy Cow Brooklyn Park, it's SNS in 3rd place. But then we got to jump out of that 100,000 point club. We got to dive into the 200,000 point club. In 2nd place, it's Lucky Tim over at American Legion Shakopee with 246,000 points. But that's not the only club we got. We got another club. It's 300,000 point club with 318,000 points over at the Corner Bar in Goodhue. It's Not Lucky, our #1 player in the state of Minnesota.
That's some top tier players, but we also got some top tier locations going at it. In 10th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 205,000 points. With 217,000 points in 9th place, we got Bleachers in Maplewood. 8th place, it is the reigning champs, Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 229,000 points. With 252,000 points in 7th place, we got Corky's Bar in South Haven. 6th place, it's Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, with 274,000 points. With 279,000 points in 5th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center. 4th place, American Legion Fridley with 298,000 points. Now, it's time for the 300,000 point club, because in 3rd place we got Mapleview Lounge in Mapleview with 359,000 points.
Hey guys, and we are back at Better Dinner. And amazingly, we didn't realize when we went off, that major is now at 53 balls, $22,634. That is awesome. Of course, again, congratulations to Fufu on that minor jackpot win, but also on our game number 18 winner.
That's right. Yeah, so Fufu at American Legion Rice ended up winning $4,330.40 total on that minor jackpot combined with the Musco. And on that game number 18, Rakisha at Neeson's Gaylord was able to rake in $50 on the Musco.
Nice. We're just a few seconds from getting enrolled in game number 19 of the broadcast. We're going to be with you guys for 23 total games before we go off air at 6. We got Skull Bingo that will be coming in at that point. We'll go for about an hour, and then I'll be back with you guys with Ian for a Wild Wednesday.
Yes.
So, but super fun. We've been having a blast hanging out with you guys, and also super fun. Our Timberwolves have had a fun season so far. We need to make sure tonight we stay on the winning side of the ledger.
Yes.
We've had a winning record the whole year. We're now evened up at 3-3. We had kind of a disappointing loss against the Orlando Magic. Kind of expected to get a win there and didn't get it done. Actually had the lead and lost the lead. But against these Clippers, they're a little banged up. Don't have their main guy, so it feels like a good chance for us to get a win, get back on the winning wagon.
Exactly, because I mean the Clippers themselves, they're 2-4.
Okay.
You know, so they're not doing too hot, especially with their, like you said, their main guy in Kawhi Leonard not being in. But I'm going to take a look and see what the money line is. You know, see what the betting odds is on that. But it looks like Clippers are the favorite actually to win.
Interesting.
They're at minus 140 with the Timberwolves at plus 115. Apparently against the spread, Clippers are minus 2.5 and Timberwolves are plus 2.5. The over and under is going to be 212 total points, with the Clippers being at 115 points and the Timberwolves being on like 107.
Okay.
So that's the over under respectively for the both of them.
Well, I'm gonna take the Timberwolves winning that outright. So I'll take the Timberwolves and the points.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna get the win.
No,
yeah.
I definitely agree. And it looks like there's some pretty big key injuries for the Clippers now. Okay. Marcus Morris is out with a knee injury. Okay. Serge Ibaka is out with a back injury, and Kawhi Leonard is out with a knee injury. So if Karl Anthony Towns does not feast tonight,
yes,
then there is kind of going to be a problem if we don't dominate those boards.
I mean, we are going to miss not having D'Angelo Russell out there.
Yeah.
And I know Pat Beverly is questionable.
Yes.
And that he's a nice piece as well. So
very true.
But when we've got our two big players, when we got Ant and Cat, but right now we got Rob S. in 59 balls, just 6 away from that major jackpot, winning $44 on that Musco in game number 19. That means we're about to get enrolled in game number 20 of the broadcast. And let's jump back into the twiking zone real quick. Let me go over these players. It's been a super fun season X so far. You do have just under 2.5 minutes to get enrolled in this game number 20. In 10th place, we got Looser Dave over at the VFW Spring Lake Park with 128,000 points. But with 142,000 points over at Bleachers, it's Kick It in 9th place. In 8th place, we got Puts over at Knuckleheads Bar and Grill with 154,000 points. But with 166,000 points over at the VFW North St. Paul, it's Joni in 7th place. Then in 6th place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven, 173,000 points. 181,000 points at American Legion Fridley. It's our 5th place player, Scrub Eye. In 4th place, we've got the Bingo Wizard herself, Titan Sports Saloon, the reigning champion, with 190,000 points. Then with 199,000 points over at Chanticleer Pizza, Coon Rapids, it's SNS in 3rd place. Then we're going to jump out of the 200,000 points club and out of the 100,000 point club and into the 200,000 point club with 2nd place player Lucky Tip over at American Legion Shakopee with 246,000 points. Then we're getting right back out of the 200,000 point club and we're going into the 300,000 point club with the 318,000 points over at Corner Bar Goodhue, our number 1 player in the state of Minnesota, not Lucky.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, definitely congrats to all of those players making that top 10. You guys are awesome. But we got some location stuff to get into, too, because in 10th place, starting it off hot, it's Miniger Sports Hub over in La Crescent with 205,000 points. Up next, at number 9, it is Bleachers in Maplewood with 217,000 points. Number 8, it's Titan Sports Saloon over in Oakdale with 241,000 points. 7th place, it is Corky's Bar in South Haven with 257,000 points. 6th place, it is Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub over in Oak Park Heights with 277,000 points. In 5th place, it is Lakefront Bar over in La Center with 279,000 points. And now in 4th place, we enter the 300,000 point club. And in 4th place, it is American Legion Fridley with 310,000 points. In 3rd place, it is Mapleview Lounge 2 over in Mapleview with 360,000 points. Now in 2nd place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 527,000 points, only 7,000 points behind 1st place. In 1st place, it is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 534,000 points.
Nicely done out there, guys. And we are now got balls falling here in game number 20 of the broadcast. Of course, we're working through 23 games here. Yeah. Hopefully trying to give out this major jackpot.
It's a good chance.
Yeah, it's sitting at 53 balls, over $22,664.
Yeah.
So, yeah, really good jackpot.
Yeah.
Very doable. So, I know we got a lot of top-notch players out there getting after it.
Yeah, we got, I see Rakisha and Michelob out there. I see Batman still hanging around. Oh, we got Travelers out there.
Nice.
Travelers, one of my favorite players. We got Lula Finn out there. Grandma D, hello.
Yep.
We got, hey, there's Bubba.
Hey,
Bubba,
nice.
what are you doing there? I'm supposed to be behind the camera. Come on now. But of course, we got Rusty as well. We got a lot of cool players out there. Hello, everyone. If you want, you guys can check in on the stream on anywhere we're streaming from Twitch, YouTube Live, also Pilot Player Connect app, and Pilot TV. You guys can check in on any of those streams, and we'll send you over some luck.
We do it all the time.
We have a little weird fact for you guys
of
Minnesota.
Okay. All right.
And over here in Minnesota, they have over 3 times more white-tailed deer than college students.
That's crazy.
That's such a weird statistic. Like,
Yes.
so there are 433,952 students.
Okay.
And for every 1 student, there's 3 deer. So that makes 1.5 million white-tailed deer.
I wonder who went around and like counted up the deer.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like, what if there's like a hidden, like another million deer somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're using drones. I don't know how they're doing it. Probably Nikki knows how they do it. I don't know. But
Nikki, maybe Nikki counted them herself.
She is a good counter.
Very
That's
true.
what I hear.
Very true. But definitely, some pretty funny stuff. I know we joke with this animal stuff every time. Like, there's an absurd amount of animals. I'm like, oh, we could invade California with those animals.
Look at that, just missing it again by 6 balls is all from winning that major. Fast Phil, getting it done fast over at VFW Coon Rapids. Congratulations, Fast Phil.
Oh.
I had a guy do my taxes once that was called Fast Phil.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
It was in the back of a gas station in Texas.
Oh, hey, okay.
That actually, other than the investigation by the IRS, it's been all fine.
Okay, cool. I can't use my social security number anymore for some reason. but congrats, Fast Phil. I'm sure you're not the same Fast Phil. but definitely, that's some funny facts though. Okay. We got Nikki checking in.
Okay.
So I think she's telling us how they count them.
Okay.
So traditionally, at least since the 1950s, there have been 4 main approaches to counting deer. Counting the number of roadkill. That's a pretty decent one. Counting live deer in specified forest areas. Counting the number of deer killed by hunters, and then counting live deer by air, so kind of by drone, like you said. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, I never thought too deep into that.
So it's kind of a multi-prong approach.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty cool.
That makes sense.
Thank you for the information, Nikki. Definitely riding on Nikki's wings today. We are Nikki's angels.
Yeah.
That's right. But of course, us broadcasters, we couldn't perform without the insane production room we have. So
that's
definitely respect to them. If you guys
they use all those knobs and levers and stuff. I don't even know what it means.
I'm like, what are you guys doing back there? Magic. But definitely,
exactly.
If you do check in on the streams, you will be talking to Nikki, and she will relay that information to us. So definitely be nice to Nikki if you do check in.
She's way nicer than us.
Yes. But definitely, we do have some Jackpot Hunter standings to get into because we're only a minute away from getting enrolled into this next game, and it's what you guys are earning points for right now.
Right.
But starting it off right at number 10, we got Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee with 19,000 points. In 6th place, we got a 4-way tie between Pee-wee over at TJ's Tavern on an off sale, Player over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards, and Joni at Bleachers. All of them are tied up at 20,000 points. And now, in 5th place, we get into the top 5. It's Jim Rocks over at American Legion Stillwater with 21,000 points. In 4th place, it's Curtis J over at Country Lounge with 22,000 points. Now, in the top 3, things are getting dicey. At number 3, it's One Away over at American Legion Rice, toppled by whoever is in 2nd place. One Away has 28,000 points, though. But in 2nd place, it was Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 31,000 points. And and they're only 7,000 points away from 1st place, which is Yags 370 and Riverboat Depot. But Yags has gotten a few wins tonight, so that might end up changing up a little bit.
Yags, I've seen, I think, at least 2 wins.
2 wins, that's right.
So, I've seen Wolfstein get a win tonight.
Yes.
So just thinking of my top 10. Any others that
So I know for sure we saw Wolfstein.
Yep.
I know we saw Yak 370 twice.
Yep.
I don't think we saw Bull tonight.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think we saw Bull. I know we saw him on Vikings Bingo.
Yeah.
We've seen one away.
Yes.
We haven't seen a win from one away.
No,
but
I know
we've
they're
seen
out
him
there
out
playing.
there.
Yeah.
That's right. So hopefully one away can get a few wins in tonight and make things interesting. But definitely we do have some cool. Okay. We might have some animosity out there in the players because I see Chicken Dinner and Chicken Man out there.
Right.
So Chicken Dinner, you might want to watch out for your dinner because Chicken Man is apt to steal that. but we also have Shan one
And
out
the claws
there.
are coming out.
Yeah, very true. We got Jigs. Oh, the Jigs up over at Katie O'Leary's, I guess.
Yeah.
We also got Chrissy, Boz, Charlie F. We got Big D. We got Bryzo out there. Definitely a lot of awesome players. Hello everyone. But we are heading into some location standings.
Yeah, absolutely. In 10th place, it has gotten super tight.
Ooh.
We already had Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 32,000 points, but Neeson's in Gaylord and Monty's Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park, they tied it up with them. They're all sitting in that 10th place spot now. With 34,000 points, you got over in Maplewood, it's Bleachers in 9th place. In 8th place, we got former Season 8 champion Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, 35,000 points. 41,000 points over in Akeley, it's Municipal Store. It's a Municipal Liquor Store in 7th place. In 6th place, we got American Legion Shakopee with 46,000 points. Then we jump from the 25,000 point club over into the 50,000 point club. Ooh. In 5th place, moving back from 3rd to 5th, it's our reigning champions, Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 58,000 points. But with 59,000 points, staying pat in 4th place, it's American Legion Rice. Then jumping up from 5th into 3rd, it's Corner Barn Goodhue making the big moves out there with 60,000 points. Then in 2nd place, we've got Pappy's Cafe in Coon Rapids with 67,000 points. Just 4,000 points behind our number 1 location, but first.
Ooh, that's right, a little cliffhanger because we got Lisa Lou over at Lucky Saloon in Swanville taking away the Musco of $28. Nice job, Lisa Lou. But now we are getting enrolled in this game, number 22. That means you only got 2 more chances at this awesome major. And that major, it is at $22,692 before we're getting enrolled in this next game. So, and you can also get it in 53 balls or less. So definitely get enrolled. Try and get a chance at it because that's a pretty good chance at some money.
That is a good shot at some money for sure. It's a ball easier than whenever we hit it in Vikings Bingo.
Exactly.
So it's
Yeah, very
super
true.
easy. Well, I alluded to our number 1 location, the state of Minnesota in Jackpot Hunter. That is Country Lounge in St. Paul, and they do have 71,000 points coming into today.
Oh yeah, that's right. But we do have a little this day in history to get into, and it's a really cool one.
Yeah.
Well, not a super cool one, but
right, once you read the whole thing,
yeah.
At first
like,
you go,
oh,
that's cool, and then you go,
yeah, and then you're like, oh. But it definitely is, in the space race, a very important, part of history.
Yeah.
But not born. It's not a celebrity birthday.
No.
It's this day in history. But it's in 1957 on November 3rd, the Soviet Union launched a dog into space. The Soviet Union launches the first animal into space. It was a dog named Laika aboard the Sputnik 2 spacecraft. Laika was a part Siberian Husky, but lived as a stray on the Moscow streets before being enlisted into the Soviet space
Would you
program.
like to join?
Yes, it's like, oh, yeah, here, sign this. but Laika ended up surviving for a few hours as a passenger in the USSR's second artificial Earth satellite. She was kept alive by a sophisticated life support system. Electrodes attached to her body provided scientists on the ground with important information about the biological effects of space travel. But she did, because, it was the first experiment of this kind.
Yeah.
So she died from overheating and panic.
Yeah.
So it was, it's an
Kinda
unfortunate
dramatic,
thing.
yeah.
But yeah, the steps that were taken after that, that research, it was so invaluable, and it was very unfortunate that it had to end like that, though.
Yeah, no, unfortunate, but progress did ensue.
Exactly, yeah. But definitely, we are getting enrolled in this next game, but we have approached our most important part of the broadcast, and that is our charity spotlight.
Yeah.
And this week we are spotlighting the Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club, and their mission statement, it's really cool. Since 1940, the Northeast Lions have been dedicated to serving the people of Northeast Minneapolis and St. Anthony Village. They are hands-on volunteers and active fundraisers. Yeah, definitely super awesome stuff going on over with our all of our Lions clubs.
Yeah.
But it is, it's super cool one. And if you want to support the specific Lions club, the Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club, you can go on over to 1029 Bar. And the 1029 Bar, super cool location for a super cool charity. And I know it's called The Tenor. The Tenor is a favorite Northeast Minneapolis neighborhood bar located near the intersection of Marshall Street Northeast and Broadway. This bar is open every day from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. The 1029 Bar is proudly partnered with the Smack Shack, featuring Bon Appetit Magazine's top-rated lobster roll in the nation. The Smack Shack operates the kitchen inside the 1029 Bar.
That sounds super awesome.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome to me. Definitely get some nice food while you're playing some pilot games and supporting charities.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that is super, super cool. So make sure you go over to the 1029 Bar, or the Tenor, as we like to call it, and support Minneapolis Northeast Lions Club. They do great work out there in the community for sure. Well, tonight is a second of back-to-back PGL nights, and you're going to want to be a part of it. Make sure you sign up at pgl.world if you haven't, so you can start earning PGL points. And let's talk a little bit about the great players and locations that we have coming into today in that here in just a minute, though, because first let's see if we give out this major jackpot.
Come on.
Not this time.
Man. That's okay. We got a pretty good must kill of $35 to look forward to. So we'll have to wait and see who manages to win that one.
Yeah.
But you were talking about those PGL standings.
Yes. So in those PGL standings, did I go over I went over the players last time, I think.
I'll tackle the players.
All right.
Metaphorically, guys. It's okay. Don't worry.
Don't fear them. They're thinking you're like the bingo linebacker.
I know.
Right now.
The bingo backer.
The bingo backer.
But of course, we do have a winner on that must go. It was OE50 over the Stanchion Bar in Hamel, winning $35. Nice job, OE50.
I think we should do a commercial for Pilot, where we have the bingo backer, and so people are sitting there and it looks like they're playing on their iPads at like a bar, and then the bingo backer comes running in and tackles them, or maybe it's people aren't playing.
Yeah.
They're not playing, they're not helping charities, and they're just sitting at the bar, drinking, eating, and having a good time. But the bingo backer sees that they're not playing, and he comes in and tackles them and reminds them, you need to be playing and helping charities.
Oh, I would love that. I would volunteer to be the bingo backer. That'd be hilarious. I'm bringing that up in our next meeting.
Yeah, well, we're having a creative meeting next Wednesday, so
that's right.
Yeah, so
hey, if you guys have any creative ideas, let us know, because we are discussing creative stuff next week.
That's right.
But definitely, but getting right into these PGL standings, though, starting off at number 10, it is Drumski over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 930,000 points.
We got bingo legend host walking into the studio right here. The studio audience is going nuts right now.
I know. It's insane.
Ian just walking in there.
Everybody, come on. I'm trying to go over the standings.
Yes.
Jeez. But,
yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah,
they're
getting
crazy.
further in the standings.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe, stop. but starting off in ninth place, after Drumski, it was Fishy 24 over at Cherry Sports Saloon with 943,000 points. In eighth place, it is Gramps at Gino's Bar and Grill with 969,000 points. And in seventh place, we enter the 1 million point club, and it's Sloppy starting it off over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 1,036,000 points. In sixth place, it is Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 1,083,000 points. In fifth place, it's T-Max 750 in La Playette with 1,154,000 points. In fourth place, it is Barizo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,209,000 points. In third place, it's Forget UD at VFW Austin with 1,214,000 points. In second place, it's SpongeBob at Eagle St. James with 1,339,000 points. And in first place, it's Devoided over at Roadside with 1,536,000 points. points.
Nicely done, guys. We'll see how they shake out after tonight. Big Wild Wednesday.
True.
But let's talk about those locations before we jump in tonight as well. In 10th place, falling back one spot, is Neeson Scaler with 3,318,000 points. Jumping up one spot with 3,371,000 over in Becker. It's Beck's Pub in 9th place. In 8th place, falling back a spot, it's Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 3,472,000 points. Also falling back one spot with 3,505,000 points over in Sauk Rapids. It's Danny's Dugout in 7th place. Again, falling back one spot in 6th place, it's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 3,578 points. But jumping up from 8th all the way up to 5th with 3,580,000 points, it's Root River Saloon in Lanesboro. So big risers there. Then we jump out of the 3 million point club and we get right into that 4 million point club in 4th place. We got Moose Lodge Wade Park over in St. Cloud with 4,263,000 points. Both 4,334,000 points. You just got to take a little wander over to Nicolette, find yourself a cabin bar, and you're found the 3rd place location. Falling back from 1st into 2nd space is Neighborhood Tavern in Effie with 4,659,000 points. But our number 1 location as of coming into today, this has been back and forth. But right now, with 4,667,000 points over in Northfield, our number 1 location is the VFW in 1st place.
Awesome. Yeah, congrats everybody making those top 10s of the location and the player standings as well. You guys are doing great. But we are now 47 balls drawn in this game. We got a must-go of $40.80. And this is our last chance at that major. Can we hit it in 53 balls? It's looking a little dicey. I don't know. Come on. We're not getting it. Yeah. It's okay, though. We still got a nice must-go of $40.80. But we got a lot of cool players out there, too. I see Stingray is still playing. We got Travelers. We got Charlie F. We got Mel, Joe Indy, Marco, Rikisha. Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you'll be staying for this Wild Wednesday afterwards. And maybe some Skull Bingo, too.
But it's winner.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Winner. Chicken dinner over at Chanticleer Pizza Coon Rapids, winning that must go $40. Nice job, chicken dinner.
Well, that means that major is growing and rolling to tomorrow. It's at 53 balls. It's over $22,768 before anyone gets enrolled tomorrow.
Right.
We did give out a big jackpot in that minor, over $4,300 to Fufu.
Yeah.
Nicely done. Fufu is playing at American Legion Rice. Nicely done out there. And we're getting into some Skull Bingo. We got an hour of that for you guys. And then Ian and I will be back for some Wild Wednesday, huge PGL night. Yeah, every time I just say Ian, the studio audience goes nuts.
That's right. That's right. But have a nice night, everybody. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Bye, guys.
Now we're getting into the 1 million point players. In 6th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville with 1,030,000 points. With 1,999,000 points. In 5th place, we got T-Mac 750 at Winners in Sartell. 4th place, it's Forget You D at VFW Austin with 1,150,000 points. With 1,157,000 points. In 3rd place, we got High Rising Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. In 2nd place, it's our favorite Pilot player under the sea. It's SpongeBob at Eagle St. James with 1,303,000 points. But with 1,486,000 points, the number 1 player in the entire state of Minnesota is Devoided at the roadside.
Yeah, nicely done by all those players. Look for Sloppy to possibly get into the 1 million point club this week. That's a big move that can happen. And another big move that happened was knocking out, long time in our top 10, Leo's Bar Newmarket. They're out. Who's in? Well, Beck's Pub in Becker back into the top 10, sitting in 10th place now with 3,050,000 points. With 3,053,000 points, yeah, that's right, it is super tight. It's Neeson's Gaylord moving up from 10th place into 9th. Ooh. Yep, in 8th place, we got Root River Saloon in Lanesboro with 3,398,000 points. But with 3,420,000 points over in Mankato, it's the Underground Bar and Grill in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids with 3,486,000 points. But with 3,551,000 points over in St. Cloud, it's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill. Last week, jumping from 7th place all the way up to 5th. Look for more big moves out of Howie's. But then we're going to jump out of the 3 million point club. got Curtis J. K with a K over at Country Lounge with 22,000 points. Then with 24,000 points over at the Corner Bar, Goodhue, you got Bowl sitting in third place, just outside that 25,000 point club. But the next player we got is in the club that with 25,000 points or more. It's two in second place, one away over at American Legion Rice with 27,000 points. With 38,000 points, though, it's our reigning champion and still number one player in Jackpot Hunter Happy Hour Edition. It's Yags 370 over at the Riverboat Depot.
Yeah, well, on the location side of things, in 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 32,000 points. 34,000 points for the number 9 location, and that is Bleachers in Maplewood. 8th place is Carbone's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 35,000 points. Now with 41,000 points in 7th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley. 6th place, it's the American Legion Shakopee with 46,000 points, really closing in on that 50,000 point club. But with exactly 50,000 points in that 50,000 50,000 point club in 5th place. We got Corner Bar and Goodhue, a top location in multiple standings. 3rd place, we have a two-way tie between two top locations, American Legion Rice and a Riverboat Depot in Sartell. They both have 58,000 points. 2nd place, it's Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids with 62,000 points. Wow. But then that number 1 location has been really, really hot this season, and that's Country Lounge at St. Paul with 69,000 points, holding on to that 1st place spot.
Well, 4 to 6, 7 days a week, we play Jackpot Hunter for those happy hours from Monday through Friday. Of course, we broadcast live for those 2 hours, and you don't want to miss a moment of it.